तां धीं तरन्नतां तां धीं तरन्नतां तकतज्जं तकधिकतज्जं तामिततज्जं तकतज्जं तकधिकतज्जं तामिततज्जं तकतज्जं तकधिकतज्जं तामिततज्जं तकतज्जं तकधिकतज्जं मदभुजंग शिरपादयुगपाणि धृतमधुनिनाद वेणुरवतामिततज्जं तकतज्जं तकधिकतज्जं गोपाङ्गना कुलवृतमाधव मधुसूदन हरिसंवरण वदनटन तगतगनन तुजन परिकृत सदयमुर हृदय तामिततज्जं तकतज्जं तकधिकतज्जं निरन्तरानन्द मुखकमल अनन्त नटनांग पदयुगल निरन्तरानन्द मुखकमल अनन्त नटनांग पदयुगल मधुमुरलीधर हरिधरी मरीच सहित मनोरमण व्रज दुरन्धर जलद शोभमान धर सिकुर मुकुल मकुट नील शिखण्डक मोहना कलिंग नटन तामिततज्जं तकतज्जं तकधिकतज्जं तां तरन्नतां दिनदकिटतां तरन्नतां
Thank you, dear doctors. That was indeed a graceful and divine invocation, creating a blissful ambience for today's event. Thank you. Now we are commencing the formal event. To grace today's event, we have Sambhujya Swami Shankaramritananda Puri, Dean, Amrita School of Ayurveda. Our chief guest, Dr. Balakrishnan Shankar, Dean, School of Engineering, Amrita Vishwavidyapeetham, Amritapuri. Dr. Sri Vidya, Professor and Head, Department of Agatha Tantra, Government Ayurveda College, Tripunithura. Dr. Ram Manohar P., Research Director, Amrita School of Ayurveda, and Dr. Ramesh N.V., Principal in Charge, Amrita School of Ayurveda. I humbly request our respected dignitaries to kindly take the seats on the dais. Thank you. As we celebrate National Ayurveda Day today, let us take a moment to briefly highlight the significance of this date. 23rd September stands out in the calendar for many reasons. This year's autumnal equinox, symbolizing the natural balance of day and night, coincides with this very day. It beautifully highlights the timeless relevance of Ayurveda's fundamental principle, the equilibrium of mind, body, and nature. From this year onwards, National Ayurveda Day will be officially celebrated on September 23 every year. Earlier, since 2016, Ayurveda Day was observed on Dhanvantari Jayanti, which varied each year. Shifting to September 23 brings it in line with the international calendar and gives Ayurveda greater recognition worldwide. This year, also marks 10 years since the first Ayurveda Day celebration in 2016. So, today is a decade of awareness and activities for Ayurveda at the global level. The theme for this year is Ayurveda for People and Planet. It emphasizes that Ayurveda is not just a healing science for individuals, but also a guiding light for protecting the environment and sustaining the planet. In connection with the 10th National Ayurveda Day, Amrita School of Ayurveda has been witnessing an enthusiastic line of activities over the past few weeks. With vibrant participation from students, teaching and non-teaching staffs, and the wider community, the celebrations reached far and wide. Let me list a few of these activities. Medical and wellness camps were conducted in the college, hospital, and at various places in Karunagapalli Taluk. In total, around 300 patients benefited from these free initiatives, receiving preventive and promotive healthcare under Ayurveda. Several public awareness programs were organized to sensitize the community about the importance of Ayurveda in everyday life. The highlight was an Ayurveda Day walkathon where more than 300 participants, including students and public, joined to raise awareness about the role of Ayurveda in ensuring health for both people and planet. As a part of this initiative, an Ayurveda exhibition was organized with the participation of 300 students and teachers from Amrita Vidyalayam Pudiyakavu, SVHSS Klapana, Government Higher Secondary School Azhikal, Government Fisheries High School Kuritura, and Shantiniketan Central School Padaram. More than 300 students visited our college herbal garden and gained knowledge about various plant species and their medicinal uses. In addition, outreach programs were conducted at SVHSS Klapana and other nearby institutions, spreading Ayurveda knowledge directly to students. Special sessions on yoga and pranayama were held for students, helping them experience the balance of body, breath, and mind. A variety of student-centric programs were conducted in college level, including quiz competitions, PowerPoint presentations, poster presentations, and Ayurveda diet preparations sessions. In addition, seminars and health talks were conducted by faculty experts, ensuring that the knowledge of Ayurveda reached not just students, but also a larger community. And this very morning, we were blessed to witness the sacred Dhanvantari Homam and Ghrida Sangrahana, invoking divine blessings for health, prosperity, and knowledge. These activities collectively brought the message of Ayurveda alive, not only within our campus, but also across schools, communities, and public spaces, truly reflecting the theme, Ayurveda for People and Planet. To give you all a glimpse of these activities, let us now watch a presentation showcasing the vibrant moments of this year's Ayurveda Day celebrations at Amrita School of Ayurveda. Moving on to the formal proceedings, I welcome Dr. Ramesh NV, Principal in Charge, Amrita School of Ayurveda, to deliver the welcome address. Welcome, sir.
Om Amriteshwari Namaha. My humble pranams at the lotus feet of Amma. Humble pranams to Swamiji. Pranams to all the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. As it has been detailedly described in the introduction, and today we are celebrating 10th Ayurveda Day. And I hope you remember earlier Ayurveda Day used to be celebrated on Dhanut Trayodashi, or in Hindi they call it as Dhanteras, which is supposed to be a special day. And being an Ayurveda student, I think you know we have 12 months, lunar months, and there are 15 tithis. And among the tithis, one tithi in a year is considered as the best tithi, called as Parva tithi. And these Parva tithis, which comes 15 in a year, is supposed to be very auspicious. Like you have, if you take Chaturthi, Vinayaka Chaturthi is a Parvatithi, everybody knows about the Vinayaka Chaturthi. When you take Panchami, it's a Naga Panchami, it's auspicious. In the same way, when you take Trayodashi, Dhanut Trayodashi is supposed to be a Parvatithi, and it has been believed that on that day, the specifically is attributed to the Lord Dhanvantari. And keeping it in mind every year from past 10 years, the government of India has announced and we are celebrating Ayurveda Day. And because the lunar months and English calendar doesn't go hand in hand, every year it used to come in a different days. It was really difficult to fix and celebrate. That's why from this year onwards, it has been fixed as 23rd of September as a Ayurveda Day, and I think they have explained 23rd of September is the day where the day and night is almost equal. So the word Sama, right? Samadosha, Samagni, in the same way, Ayurveda believes in equilibrium of body, doshas, dhatus, mind, everything, and the day signifies the equilibrium of both day and night. And as usual, every year we are celebrating the day with the auspicious beginning, with a Dhanvantari Homam, chanting of Dhanvantari Ashtotram, Vishnu Sahasranamam, bhajans, followed with the Grita Sangrahana. I think second year, third year students knows the importance of Purana Grita. So to make Purana Grita every year, we are collecting the Grita in an auspicious day. And after that, we do have now a formal stage function. And every year we used to have luminaries who comes and inspires, talks about Ayurveda. The same way today we have this official function for which formally I invite Sampujya Swamiji as a president of this function. Welcome, Swamiji. Dr. Balakrishna Shankar, I think, doesn't need an introduction for our kids, a person who always, inspires the kids throughout the campus. Dean of School of Engineering, sir, always used to be with us in all the moments. So we are happy to have sir here, even with his busy schedule. He make the time for us and be here to give a talk on importance of Ayurveda Day and inspire us. On behalf of School of Ayurveda, I welcome you, sir. And the day also concludes. Today is also a last day of the Pharmacovigilance Week. As all of you know, Amrita do have a Pharmacovigilance PPVC center, which is very actively involved, one among the best PPVC in India. And from past 1 week, the PPVC Center has conducted various activities on the occasion of Pharmacovigilance Week, and a lot of our kids have won the prizes also. I think today they are going to distribute the prize also. And along with the Ayurveda Day, and to make a pharmacovigilance week also important, we do have a person who is an luminary of Ayurveda, Dr. Srividya Madam, Professor and Head of Agadha Tantra in Government Ayurveda College, Tirupanithara. Madam is also working as a PPVC coordinator from past few years in Tirupanithara, and now she will be a guest for Ayurveda Day. Afternoon, you are going to have a fantastic session on pharmacovigilance also. I wholeheartedly welcome you, Madam, for both the function. Also welcome Dr. Ram Manohar, Research Director, Achara, for this function. Welcome you, sir. I welcome all the teaching faculties, management representatives, PG scholars, UG scholars, and all the people to the function. Let us celebrate Ayurveda, and I think today we are going to also read the message from our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, who has specifically written a message for the people of Ayurveda. So let us celebrate Ayurveda together. Once again, welcome you all. Thank you. Namaskar.
Thank you, sir, for your warm welcome and inspiring words. On behalf of Amrita School of Ayurveda, I am privileged to extend a warm welcome to Dr. Ramesh sir to this function as well. Now, with utmost respect, I welcome Sambhujya Swami Shankaramritananda Puri, Dean, Amrita School of Ayurveda, to lead the students in the Ayurveda Day pledge and to deliver the presidential address. I also request all the students to kindly stand in pledge position. Welcome, Swami.
ഞാൻ വായിച്ചിട്ട് അവർ റിപ്പീറ്റ് ചെയ്യണം. I will read the pledge. Please repeat. This is the Ayurveda pledge. On this 10th Ayurveda day, I pledge to uphold the timeless wisdom of Ayurveda for the health of myself, my community, and our planet. I shall live in harmony with nature, honoring and respecting all forms of life. Follow Ayurvedic principles of Dinacharya or daily routine and Ritucharya, seasonal regimen, Sadvrita, codes of conduct, to preserve health and prevent diseases. Choose food that is fresh, local, seasonal, and sustainable, while minimizing waste and protecting biodiversity. Embrace the holistic vision of Loka Purusha Samya, recognizing that individual health and planetary health are deeply interconnected. I commit to walk the Ayurvedic path towards a healthier, greener, and harmonious world. Om Amriteshwarjai Namaha. My pranams to the lotus feet of Amma. My pranams to all the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. I would like to give a small conceptual clarity, a little bit of conceptual clarity about Ayurveda on this particular day that we are celebrating through various means for 7 days. For at least a week, we had been doing this. The difference between Ayurveda and the other medical streams is very, very important. It is very subtle. It governs the whole concept of life. It's not just a medicine, it's not just very technical. Charaka defines life as Shariram Nama Chetanadhisthana Bhutam. It is not just a mere conjugation of bones, flesh, and blood. Some people may think that why should I spiritualize medicine? I am only a technical person. I am only helping in the healthy aspect of not only human beings but the other beings also. Samno astu dvipade sam chatushpade. Even the animals are included in life. There is nobody who is devoid of a spot of consciousness, a spot of divinity from God. It is many times emphasized. The texts like Ashtanga Hridaya do not give much emphasis to this aspect, but it indicates. So there is nobody devoid of Atman or the touch of divinity, whether you are a Hindu or a Christian or a Parsi, Punjabi, Sikh, whoever you are. We cannot say that I do not have that consciousness in me. The perfection in life is to attain that divinity. Swami Vivekananda puts it in a very simple way, even though it is very deep. He says that each soul is potentially divine. To manifest that divinity is the purpose of education itself. To manifest that divinity is the purpose of education itself. Ya vidyasa vimuktaye, it is told in the Upanishads. Amritatva is the purpose, immortality is the purpose of education. Even though we seek two types of vidyas or education, Dve vidya veditavya, it is told in the Upanishads. Only two things can happen in life. They are called as Paravidya and Aparavidya. In childhood, we did not know anything. We only knew to eat and cry. We could not speak. We spoke broken sounds. They are only sounds. But the mother will understand why this child is crying, why this child is laughing, why this child is, what is he asking. The other people will not know. Only the mother will know. From that stage, each thing we learned the languages. Maybe somebody is from Hindi, somebody is from Tamil, somebody is from Malayalam, somebody is Kannadiga. Whoever we are, we spoke broken letters and then we combined them. There may be many languages that we learned. That is the first thing we learn. Then we start learning forms of arts. We learn technical education. Somebody who can sing, somebody percussion instruments, string instruments, flute, sushiravadyas. Then somebody is learning nursing, somebody is learning medicine, somebody is learning housekeeping. Medicine manufacturing is also among them. Agriculture is another apara vidya. Whichever craft that we learnt, it's not just to learn that craft. You can become a farmer You can work as a farmer, you can work as a nurse, you can work as a doctor, you can work as a carpenter, you can work as a musician. That is not the end of life. That is not the perfection that we are seeking without knowing or with knowing. For the vimukti, for the liberation, for the perfection, not only physically, not only to earn a livelihood, but also in every second, in every activity of yours, speaking. Hanuman speaks to Sri Rama, few sentences. Rama says that he's a person who knows the 3 Vedas because he was humble. Only a person who has learnt Rig Veda is having the qualities of extreme humility. So Sri Rama finds that he is a person who has learnt 3 Vedas. He was speaking so nicely. So, not only when you are speaking to the patients, not only when you are interacting with your own friends, with everyone, whoever you meet, whoever you interact, that should reflect the education that you are possessing, should reflect in your activities. Even a single word, even a silence can express that you are a scholar. You need not even speak. Ramana Maharshi did not speak much. Some people did not even speak in the whole life. Some people spoke eloquently. Both of them expressed the same divinity. If you are not manifesting what you have learned, what is the use of learning? If it is not reflected in every activity of yours, what is the use of learning? So, you cannot say that spirituality is parallel. You cannot go in two directions. It is actually intermingled. Whatever you learn, it is to be expressed. I remember my teacher who took me to the Kollur Mugambika temple forcefully. I was not a devotee. That kind of a belief is different. He told me that if you want to become a good doctor, you have to do bhajana. That is the term that the old doctors used to do. Not only me, but along with me there was another friend of mine who is also a doctor. He took us forcefully, spending from his own pocket, arranging us the lodging. He introduced to the head priest in Mugambika temple for food. He showed us how to do a bhajana. Morning 5:30 we'll go to the temple, we take bath in the pure Sauparnika Tirtha. Go to the temple, sit there, chant, go on chanting the Sahasranama. For 100 times we did that for the first time. I did not understand why we should do all this. I wanted to become a doctor. I wanted to create an hospital. I wanted to manufacture good medicines. But I am forced into something parallel which is not, I could not relate at that point of time. Later on I understood that the Kerala Vaidyas, they do the same kind of bhajana in Nelluvaya and other temples. They go there, even though they are rich, they will lie down on the temple premises, take bath. Pratasnana is very, very important. They go on chanting their Ishta mantra, or some people worship Dakshinamurti, some people worship Dhanvantari, according to their taste and interest and culture. But they evolve into a different person by bringing this aspect to their life. If you, the late Padma Vibhushan, warrior of Kottakkal, there are interviews in the YouTube, you can observe his lifestyle. Every day he wakes up at 5 o'clock. Today we took a pledge, I think we will forget it tomorrow, I don't mind. Brahme Muhurta Uttishted is the first thing that is told in Ayurveda. Wake up in the Brahma Muhurta. He will wake up in the Brahma Muhurta. He lived up to 99 years. First thing he goes to, he chants Vishnu Sahasranam and goes to Dhanvantari temple. But he was a great physician. He was a very respected administrator also. His lifestyle was matching the Ayurvedic lifestyle. So, not preaching, not talking, but to demonstrate the principles of Ayurveda. It is also inclusive. We read that it should be holistic. Holistic means not doing a surgery alone in an expert way, but also integrating the compassion. Atmavat satatam pasyet api kita pipilakam. It is told in Ashtanga Hridaya, not in any other text. To be able to see the divinity in everyone, not as a part-time. Morning, 6 o'clock, you will be very divine. 9 o'clock afterwards, you will be totally commercial. That is not the holistic approach. But to be compassionate all the time, every time, not only for money, is also important. For the bare minimum, but to see the divinity in others is the practical way of sadhana, or practice that is to be understood, that is to be practiced. So, that is why it is very, very important to combine spiritual practices as well as the technical, to attain technical knowledge in any science, be it Ayurveda, be it nursing, be it agriculture, be it music, be it dance. If it is only scholarliness that we are seeking, it will be only helpful to fill your almirahs with books. That's not going to help us. Amma says that you read minimum, practice maximum. So that is more important. If you read a scripture for half an hour, you should meditate for 8 hours. That is what Amma is suggesting. Amma was suggesting. So I believe in combining spiritual practices with whatever technical knowledge we possess. That is called as the Paravidya. The Aparavidya should gradually lead us, not jumping from one step to the 18th step. We will do it slowly. But every day it should be practiced, and it should lead us to the Paravidya, which leads us to Vimukti, the perfection for a human life. It is possible for the other creatures also, but it is best possible for human beings, for which we are having all the discriminative equipments. So on this day, let us seek God's blessings and try to attain the goal of life for which Amma may bless us incessantly. Thank you. Namaskar.
Thank you, Swami, for your profound blessings and guiding words. As we celebrate 10th Ayurveda Day, let us take a moment to listen to the special message from our Honorable Prime Minister. I warmly welcome Dr. Deepthi Pillai, PG Scholar, Department of Swasthavritta, to come forward and read out the message for us.
10वें आयुर्वेद दिवस की देशवासियों को हार्दिक बधाई एवं इस अवसर पर आयुष मंत्रालय द्वारा आयोजित कार्यक्रमों के लिए मेरी शुभकामनाएं। आयुर्वेद भारत की प्राचीन धरोहर है जिसने हमें जीवन जीने की एक पूर्ण पद्धति दी है। आधुनिक चुनौतियों के समय में आयुर्वेद ने हमें न केवल रोग निरोधक उपाय एवं उपचार दिए हैं, बल्कि जीवन प्रणाली में संतुलन, प्रकृति के साथ सामंजस्य और दीर्घकालिक स्वास्थ्य का मार्ग भी दिखाया है। मानव कल्याण और प्रकृति का संरक्षण एवं एक दूसरे के पूरक है और आयुर्वेद दिवस हमें इसका स्मरण कराता है। जब हम संतुलित आहार, दिनचर्या और प्राकृतिक संसाधनों के सम्मान जैसे आयुर्वेदिक सिद्धांतों का पालन करते हैं, तब हम अपनी सेहत के साथ साथ धरती माँ के स्वास्थ्य की भी रक्षा करते हैं। सरकार आयुर्वेद को वैज्ञानिक मानकों से सुदृढ़ करने, अनुसंधान और नवाचार को प्रोत्साहन देने तथा आयुष उत्पादों और सेवाओं को विश्व स्तर पर सशक्त बनाने के लिए प्रतिबद्ध है। इस दिशा में आयुष मंत्रालय ने जन जागरूकता, गुणवत्ता सुधार और वैश्विक सहयोग को बढ़ावा देने में सराहनीय कार्य किए हैं। आने वाले वर्षों में मंत्रालय की यह भूमिका और भी महत्वपूर्ण होगी। आयुर्वेद के सरल व्यवहारिक सिद्धांतों को अपनी जीवन शैली का हिस्सा बनाकर हम स्वस्थ जीवन की दिशा में बढ़ सकते हैं। सतत विकास के लिए भी यह हम सभी का महत्वपूर्ण योगदान होगा। समस्त देशवासियों के उत्तम स्वास्थ्य की कामना के साथ एक बार फिर से आयुर्वेद दिवस की शुभकामनाएं। थैंक यू।
Thank you, Dr. Deepthi. Now, it is time for our chief guest message. Today, we are privileged to have Dr. Balakrishnan Shankar, Dean, School of Engineering, Amritapuri, as our chief guest. Dr. Balakrishnan Shankar has been associated with Amrita Vishwavidyapeetham since 2006. He currently serves as the Dean of the School of Engineering and also chairs the Department of Mechanical Engineering at the Amritapuri campus. He is the Director of the Center for Flexible Electronics and Advanced Materials. He holds a PhD in Material Science and Engineering from the University of Texas and BTech in Mechanical Engineering from Banaras Hindu University. Before joining Amrita, he worked for 7 years in Applied Materials, California. With expertise in advanced materials, structure property relations in materials, flexible electronics, electronic and magnetic materials, 2D materials, materials for electromagnetic shielding, he has led many academic industry collaborations, set up research laboratories, and guided projects of global relevance. He has over 70 publications, including contributions in leading journals such as Nature. We are honored to welcome him as our chief guest today. Welcome, sir.
Om Amriteshware Nama. Thank you for that introduction. Pranams to Swamiji and to the dignitaries on the stage and to all of you. Very happy to be here on this International Ayurveda Day, 10th Ayurveda Day, with the theme being Ayurveda for the people and planet. You may wonder what an engineering dean has to do in an Ayurveda Day and talking to among Ayurvedic students and doctors, and why, what relevance an engineering person has to do with Ayurveda. Now, one thing you must understand, that the latest trend in engineering is sustainability. Is even in engineering, the theme of holistic development, people and planet, environment protection, and protection of the engineer himself or herself has come up. How do you design whatever engineering solutions you have, starting from machines and software, etc., such a way that it is sustainable for the planet and safe for the person to use without affecting the health of the planet or the user. Now take these principles of sustainability, take these principles of ethics, and if you put that in medicine, if you take sustainability and the principles of sustainability and you apply it in medicine, you will find that you already have a system like that, which is Ayurveda. Which is exactly why there is, so Ayurveda is combining the spiritual vision of oneness that Swamiji talked about with medical excellence. So we have the School of Sustainability right here on the campus. Recently, Amrita got, we are the top 50 in the world. We got 47 in the whole world in social impact and sustainability. We are doing tremendous work for society. So much solutions come out from Amrita that benefit society. Thanks to Amma's leadership and her legendary compassion that we try to take in all that we do. So in that context, you as Ayurveda students, doctors and staff and researchers are uniquely blessed because you are already aligned with what Amrita stands for, which is sustainability and holistic development of the individual. You already are aligning yourself with Amma's exemplary example of compassion. And you must, as an Amrita student, you must be very proud of your university for certain very important facts. No other university has done the amount of social work that we have done anywhere in this world. For example, I will tell you this fact and you can applaud after that. Just in terms of treating patients alone, both in our hospitals in AIIMS, Faridabad and here in Ayurveda, if you combine all the medical help that Amrita has extended to society, we have treated more than 59 lakh patients free of cost and given more than 60 crores worth of medical help across the world. Yes, now you should applaud. Now, Amma has adopted, the ashram has adopted 2,500 villages in which there are medical camps, there are engineers, there are people who are working there in live-in labs looking at sustainable solutions. Many of those solutions involve Ayurveda. Many of those solutions involve the principles that you study. Engineers are now taking principles from Indian scriptures, from the Vedas and from Ayurveda and applying it there. That is why I think I am not completely irrelevant because I am trying to learn the same principles that you are learning. Ayurveda has become world famous. When I was an undergrad student, of course I knew about Ayurveda. My parents used to take me to the Ayurvedic doctors and I used to take this Dabar Chavanprash and all that. But it was not internationally as famous as it is today. But today, the Ayurveda Day is celebrated all across, not only in India, by the European Ayurvedic Academy. Just as a program here in this campus, you are having programs happening today in Paris, in Milan, in Lisbon, in Portugal, in Spain, in Washington DC, in the Indian Embassy, in New York, in Australia, in New Zealand, in California, in South America. Ayurveda has become world famous. The principles of Ayurveda have become so important. Even Western medicine now are beginning to understand the importance of holistic treatment. That's why they are studying meditation. They're talking about stress relief. If you look at the outbreak, or the latest outbreak of diseases which has affected people, is this new, I don't know this, I didn't know of this until one of my family members was affected by it, by this new monster around the corner which is called autoimmune disease. That seems to have its origin more in the mind than in the body. And I think Ayurveda is better to tackle that than the normal methods, than the Western methods. So that even Western medicine is now looking at principles of Ayurveda. So it is very, very important that we integrate that in our daily life, in our thought process. And it is very important that the world is celebrating Ayurveda. We must be extremely proud as Indians to have given this wonderful system to the world. we must be extremely proud and blessed that we are in Amma's institution, Amma's Ayurvedic institution, which is completely aligned with all that is noble and great and wonderful that India stands for, that Amma stands for, that you as students and doctors are direct instruments of Amma's compassion. And as they say, the doctor, what is the Vaidyo Narayana Hari? This is what the statement is. The doctor is a manifest God himself. And I personally have benefited a lot from Ayurveda. I have been a patient here, and thanks to your wonderful treatment, I recovered really fast. And so, once again, it is a very, very wonderful moment for all of us that we are celebrating the World Ayurveda Day. As Ayurveda students, you all should be very proud of your university and all the wonderful things that Amrita is doing. I wish you all the best, and thanks once again. I wish you all the best on this International Ayurveda Day. May the principles of Ayurveda go all over the world, and may this entire world become a more compassionate, healthy, holistic, and loving place for all of us to live in. Thank you. Namaskar.
Thank you, Dr. Balakrishnan Shankar, for that inspiring and thought-provoking address. Your words have truly motivated and guided us, as always. Thank you, sir. Now, I humbly request Swami Shankaramritananda Puri to present a token of love to Dr. Bala sir. I also welcome Bala sir to receive the same. Thank you, Swami. Thank you, sir. Moving forwards, we are honored to have with us Dr. Srividya CG, Professor and Head of the Department of Agatha Tantra at Government Ayurveda College, Tripunithura. She holds a BAMS degree from Government Ayurveda College, Tripunithura, and completed her MD in Dravyaguna Vijnana and MD in Agatha Tantra from Government Ayurveda College, Thiruvananthapuram. Dr. Srividya entered government service on 11th November 2002 and has since served in 3 government Ayurveda colleges. She currently serves not only as professor and head but also as deputy superintendent, coordinator of Peripheral Pharmacovigilance Center and chairman of the HRD cell at Government Ayurveda College, Tripunithura. In addition, she is also a member of the Board of Studies and the Faculty of UG Clinical Studies at Kerala University of Health Science. It is my honor to welcome Dr. Srividya ma'am to kindly address the gathering. Welcome, ma'am.
Pranam to all, and thank you for the nice words, Doctor. And respected dignitaries on the dais, Paramapujya Swami Shankara Amritananda Puri, Dean, Amrita School of Ayurveda, Dr. Ramesh NV, Principal in Charge, Amrita School of Ayurveda, and Dr. Balakrishna Shankar, Dean, School of Engineering, Amrita Puri, Dr. Ram Manohar Sir, Research Director, Amrita School of Ayurveda, and my respected teachers and my dear students. A warm good morning to one and all. And I am very happy and profoundly honored and highly privileged to be here in front of you. From morning onwards, I have participated in the 10th Ayurveda celebration of Amrita School of Ayurveda. As we celebrate the timeless wisdom of Ayurveda under the inspiring theme, Ayurveda for People and Planet. As we all recognize, Ayurveda transcends mere medical practice. It embodies a holistic way of life rooted in the fundamental principles of Ayurveda. That is the Swasthasya Swasthya Samrakshanam, that's the preventive aspect, and Aturasya Vigara Prashamanam, that's the management of diseases. At its core or at essence, Ayurveda consistently underscores the importance of balance, harmony, and sustainability, both within the individual and in relation to the environment. We know that we are going through a fast-paced and environmentally challenged world now, where stress and lifestyle-related ailments are proliferating or on a rise now. These fundamental principles of Ayurveda are not merely vestiges of ancient wisdom, but they are in fact a global imperative or a global necessity nowadays. And this occasion invites us to reflect upon the role of Ayurveda and its enduring significance in contemporary society. The theme, Ayurveda for people and planet, resonates deeply and profoundly with our current global challenges. As we delve into this pivotal theme, we shall explore how our principles, the Ayurvedic principles, can significantly contribute to the well-being of individuals and as the health and well-being of our planet. Alternatively, we may consider how Ayurveda provides a sustainable and natural approach to healthcare. By embracing these principles, individuals can cultivate the ability to attune their bodies and make informed choices that nurture our health. And this personalized approach to wellness advocates for the preventive measures. We have the Rutucharya, Dinacharya, Ratricharya, the Sadvrata, the yoga practices, meditation, everything that tenets of this Swasthasya Swasthya Samrakshana or the preventive aspects. And when we articulate Ayurveda for people, we refer to the healthcare that is holistic, preventive, and individualized. However, Ayurveda extends beyond the realm of individual well-being. It equally encompasses the health of our planet also. And our sages, our rishis, are envisioned health as an extension of this broader environment. Yatha Brahmande Tatha Pindande. And Ayurveda asserts that human health cannot be dissociated from the vitality of nature. The principle, we have already in our pledge that the Loka Purusha Samya, that elegantly illustrates this inseparable connection between the microcosm, the individual, and the macrocosm, the universe. And it acknowledges that our health is intricately interwoven with the health of our planet. And today's world, in the face of pressing environmental issues, the climatic changes, the deforestation, then the loss of biodiversity, it is imperative to reevaluate our relationship with nature. By prioritizing biodiversity and organic cultivation, Ayurveda harmonizes with the global movement towards a sustainable agriculture and conservation. It champions the use of locally sourced herbs, plants, and food items. Thereby, we can diminish the ecological impact associated with transportation and industrial farming. And we can cultivate the medicinal plants of our own and utilizing environmentally and economically friendly combinations or formulations for the treatment, and honoring the natural resources that render Ayurveda inherently and environmentally conscious. And Ayurveda invites us to perceive the earth as a living organism where every component is interconnected. By advocating for moderation, simplicity, and balance, Ayurveda emerges as a beacon of guidance in addressing modern challenges such as climatic change, pollution, and overconsumption. Thus, Ayurveda is not merely a healing science, it is equally an ecological science. By embracing this perspective, we can foster a sense of responsibility towards our planet and adopt lifestyles that resonate more harmoniously with the environment. Consequently, Ayurveda empowers individuals to take charge of our own health, promoting not only treatment but genuine wellness. And this is a proud moment for us and also come with a responsibility. The main responsibility is that we have to preserve the authenticity of Ayurveda while embracing innovation. And we have to conduct more scientific studies that validate and strengthen its global relevance. And we have to ensure that Ayurvedic wisdom reaches every household, not as an alternative, but as a complementary partner in healthcare and sustainability. And on this Ayurveda Day, let us reaffirm our commitment to spreading the light of Ayurveda for the health of people and for the well-being of our planet. Let us practice and promote Ayurveda not just as physicians, but as custodians of a wisdom tradition that belongs to humanity and nature alike. And I would like to conclude with a thought. When people live in harmony with nature, both thrive. When either suffers, both decline. So Ayurveda teaches us this harmony between man and medicine and between people and planet. So by prioritizing balance, sustainability and holistic well-being, we can pave the way for a healthier future for ourselves and the generations to come. So let us work together to honor the profound wisdom of Ayurveda and its potential to transform lives and ecosystems alike. And humble prayer, Shanti Mantra. Om Dvav Shanti, Antarikshagam Shanti, Prithvi Shanti, Rapa Shanti, Oshadaya Shanti, Vanaspadaya Shanti, Vishwe Deva Shanti, Brahma Shanti, Sarve Shanti, Shantireva Shanti, Sama Shantiredi. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam, for the valuable message and thought-provoking words on this occasion. Now I request Dr. Ramesh NV, Principal in Charge, Amrita School of Ayurveda, to kindly felicitate Dr. Srividya Madam with a token of our gratitude. I also welcome Srividya Ma'am to receive the same. Thank you, sir. Thank you, madam. Moving on to the felicitation address, may I now invite Dr. Ram Manohar P., Research Director, Amrita School of Ayurveda, for the felicitation address. Welcome, sir.
Om Amriteshwarya Namaha, Om Sri Dhanvantare Namaha. First of all, I mentally prostrate at the lotus feet of Amma and offer my pranams to Swamiji, Balashankar Sir, guest Dr. Sridevi Madam, Dr. Ramesh NV, all the faculty, students who have gathered here. I join in the happiness of all of us in celebrating the 10th National Ayurveda Day. And in the last 1 week, some things that I experienced just when the Ayurveda Day was being celebrated, it's 1 week now, and I looked at the theme for this year, which says Ayurveda for People and Planet. I seriously thought that maybe it should be modified a little bit to Ayurveda for planet and people. Because I went through an experience where I realized that without the planet we cannot exist. The reason is that I was a bit foolish. I had to travel to Leh, Ladakh for a meeting which was unavoidable because of some projects I'm involved with in the IKS. Because of a tight schedule, I thought I must spend very little time there, planned in such a way that I travel in the night and reach Leh in the morning, do my talk, and then immediately, come back. But later I realized it was not a wise decision because Leh atmosphere is very rarefied. It's about 3,500 meters, and you don't have enough oxygen there to breathe. So when you travel to Leh, you should rest for at least 48 hours before you become active. And I did just the opposite. I landed. I had not slept the last night, and I had a little time to fresh up, and then I had to chair the first session, then give a talk in the afternoon, and come. And in between, I was in trouble. I was gasping for air. And my SpO2 had dropped down to 80 degrees, and that is when I realized that oxygen, such as so freely available for all of us here, is kind of a luxury. So there are no trees there in Ladakh. It's a cold desert, and it takes time. If you land there and allow your body to adjust, your breathing will become faster, your heart will start beating more, Then body will produce more red blood cells, your capillaries will expand, more mitochondria will be. So many things happen in our body before we can adjust to that environment. So we are going through a phase where unimaginable damage is being done to our planet. Maybe the time won't be long before the entire planet becomes, places like Leh, where you have to struggle and adapt to breathe. So, I think a very important thing, because Ayurveda is a nature-centric system, much more than person-centric. I think what has not yet happened is this shift. Because in our culture, in our tradition, we did not have what is today called as an anthropocentric view, where the human being is the center of everything. Everything is for us. So we look at nature as a commodity that we can utilize. All science, everything is driven by that philosophy, that everything is for us, and the more we exploit, the more prosperous we will become. And our spirituality is also, going beyond that. Removing ourselves from the center stage and, giving importance to something higher and bigger. And that is the philosophy of Ayurveda also. So Balashankar sir mentioned about autoimmune disease and that it is connected to mental health. But recently I came across a very, very interesting, I was also surprised to hear that one of the causes for autoimmune disease is people pleasing. So if you have a kind of personality, some of us are like that, we want to please everybody around us. If somebody looks at us harshly, we feel stressed. So this people pleasing is said to, now it's a scientifically, studied phenomenon. If you want to search on the net, you will find how people pleasing is linked to autoimmune disease. So, if you look at Ayurveda for people and planet, that is why I am posing this question, whom should we please? People or nature? If we please nature, there are no side effects. we will not get autoimmune disease. And we can see it is not a primitive thing to please nature. In fact, our entire culture was based on the practice of pleasing nature, not people around us, for our petty gains. We should have integrity. We don't need to be in the good books of all the people around us. We need integrity and conviction about what we are doing, and that will improve our health. And that will, with that integrity, if we worship nature, so we know Vedic culture, Vedic tradition is a tradition of worshipping nature. So what we need to bring on National Ayurveda Day is the deeper philosophy of Ayurveda. Swamiji was also mentioning about para and apara vidya, how our culture gives us an entirely different way of looking at life. It's a big shift in perception from an anthropocentric human. I am afraid that our themes are all still, anthropocentric. We have not been still able to bring the spirit of our traditions, the spirit of Ayurveda into what we are doing. So nature first, that is our slogan. Minimal, interventions, a minimalistic approach. Take very less from nature, give back more. And so I also say, does it mean that we have to go back to the, bullock cart age? Many people say, when you say Ayurveda and all that, does it mean we have to go back to the bullock cart? So I use the example of a cycle. And I'm also doing that. I every day cycle to college, go back in cycle. Wherever I can reach by cycle, I use only cycle. So that is how Ayurveda fits in. That cycle is a timeless invention. There is no time where it is not going to be useful for us. So you have cars, but it's not necessary to use it always. That is how modern medicine also, I'm not saying we don't need it, but where are we using it? That perspective, that relevance. So it's not going back to the bullock cart age. We can embrace technology, but still bring the principles of Ayurveda in a harmonious way. So this is what I came to my mind. I didn't come prepared for saying anything. I thought I will share what comes to my mind at this time. So I think nature first approach is what is very badly needed for the planet. And it is only then, even Ayurvedic medicines, require that blessing of nature for it to work. One of the reasons why our medicine, in Charaka Samhita, Janapado Dhamsani Adhyaya, it is mentioned that before an epidemic starts, you have to collect all the Viryavat Aushadhas and be ready for the epidemic. Because that process of epidemic comes, Tasya Moolam Adharmaha, it comes through degradation of nature. And then even the plants and materials that you have to treat. Today, if you take an Ayurvedic medicine, your kidneys may get damaged, your liver may get damaged, not because of the medicine, but because the environment from which it is produced. So, and I think, but our pledge was very wholesome. It includes all these elements. So I wish that we will all take this seriously and spread this message of Ayurveda to the whole world. And as Balashankar sir said, Amrita is one place where all these philosophies merge, unite, and let us become a kind of torchbearer for the world in this regard. I wish everybody a very great National Ayurveda Day. Thank you. Om Amriteshwari.
Thank you, sir. Your words have added great value to this occasion. At this juncture, we will also hold the prize distribution ceremony for the winners of the pharmacovigilance competitions. The Peripheral Pharmacovigilance Center, Amrita School of Ayurveda, has been observing National Pharmacovigilance Week from 17th to 23rd September 2025. As a part of this, to spread awareness on pharmacovigilance in Ayurveda and the importance of reporting adverse drug reactions, various competitions were conducted. We are happy to announce the winners. May I request the dignitaries on stage to kindly present the prizes to the winners. To begin with, I invite Dr. Balakrishnan Shankar sir to present the prizes to the winners of the ADR Case Solving Challenge competition. In the ADR Case Solving Challenge, Third prize goes to Dr. Sri Lakshmi K, PG Scholar, Department of Rasa Shastra and Vaishijya Kalpana. Second prize goes to Dr. Imega Lalu, PG Scholar, Department of Dravyaguna Vijnana, who also wins a cash prize of Rs 500. First prize is backed by Dr. Naisi Vincent, PG Scholar, Department of Rasa Shastra and Vaishijya Kalpana, who wins a cash prize of Rs 1000. Thank you, Bala sir. Now may I request Dr. Srividya Madam to kindly present the prizes to the winners of the poster making competition. In the poster making competition, third prize goes to Krishnapriya R. Sridhar, 2021 batch UG. Second prize goes to Dr. Sheedal, PG Scholar, Department of Rasa Shastra and Vaishijya Kalpana, with a cash prize of Rs 500. In the first position, we have Dr. Ammu S. Hari, PG Scholar, Department of Rasa Shastra and Vaishijya Kalpana, with a cash prize of Rs 1000. Thank you, Srividya ma'am. Now I request Dr. Ramanohar sir to kindly present the cash prize and certificate to the winners of the Drug Safety Crossword Puzzle competition. In the Drug Safety Crossword Puzzle, third prize goes to Muskan Sarda and Jilludimudi Alekhya, 2023 batch UG. Second prize goes to Dr. Gayatri Krishnan and Dr. Sheedal, PG Scholars of Department of Rasa Shastra and Vaishijya Kalpana, winning a cash prize of Rs 500. First prize goes to Krishnapriya R. Sridhar and Goldie Saira Alex, 2021 UG, winning a cash prize of Rs 1000. Thank you, Ramanohar sir. May I now invite Dr. Ramesh sir to kindly present the prizes to the winners of the Pharma Memory Match competition. In the Pharma Memory Match competition, third prize is shared by two groups. Group 1, Jilludimudi Alekhya and Chervu Gayatri Lakshmi Satviga of 2023 batch UG. In second group, we have Dr. Tom Thomas, PG Scholar, Department of Dravyaguna Vijnana, and Dr. Devika CS, PG Scholar, Department of Samhita Siddhanta and Sanskrit. Second prize goes to Dr. Anagha KK, PG Scholar, Department of Panchakarma, and Dr. Needu BS, PG Scholar, Department of Rasa Shastra and Vaishijya Kalpana, winning a cash prize of Rs 500. First prize goes to Devesh Bosle and Muskan Sarda, UG 2023, winning a cash prize of Rs 1000. Now I request Ramesh sir to present a small token of appreciation to our welcome dancers for the wonderful performance. Dr. Sheetal, PG Scholar, Department of Rasashastra and Bhaishijya Kalpana. Dr. Shilpa and Dr. Prasida, House Surgeons, 2019 batch. Thank you, Ramesh sir. We sincerely thank all our dignitaries for presenting the prizes and congratulate all the winners and participants for their active involvement in the competitions. As we come to the final part of today's program, it is time to acknowledge and thank all those whom have made this event possible. For this, I request Dr. Prajeshnath E.N., Assistant Professor, Department of Rasashastra and Bhaishijya Kalpana, Amrita School of Ayurveda, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Om Amrideshwari Namaha. Respected Dean, Vice Principal, Research Director, dignitaries and distinguished guests, dear faculties and my dear students. It's my privilege to deliver a vote of thanks on this special occasion, this 10th Ayurveda Day 2025 with a theme of Ayurveda for People and Planet, and also 5th Pharmacovigilance Awareness Week. We conducted that last 17th to 23rd. Over the past 2 weeks, we organized many activities like students outreach programs, pharmacovigilance awareness programs, public awareness programs, medical camps, Vakathon, Ayurveda exhibition to public, and Grita Sangarna, etc. All these efforts show our collective commitment to the spreading the wisdom of Ayurveda to the public and also to the Ayurveda fraternity. And also I hope this transforms many minds and create a meaningful impact among the public. And also I sincerely thank everyone from all domains who wholeheartedly participated and contributed to these Ayurveda Day celebrations and also pharmacovigilance awareness programs. And finally, I express my sincere gratitude each one of you present here today for the active participation and the making this even a great success. And let us carry forward the message of Ayurveda, that is spirit of Ayurveda, Ayurveda for people and Ayurveda for planet and all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Prajesh sir, for expressing the vote of thanks. With this, we formally conclude the 10th Ayurveda Day program. On this auspicious day, let us pray that Lord Dhanvantari showers his blessings on all of us. Once again, thank you all for your presence and support. I now request everyone to kindly rise for the national anthem.
Jana Mana Adhinayaka Jaya He Bharat Bhagya Vidhata Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravida Utkala Vanga Vindhya Himachala Yamuna Ganga Ujjala Jaladhi Taranga तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
There is a small announcement. All the students and faculties are requested to assemble here after lunch after 45 minutes for the scientific session. Thank you.